know, got the recipe.
It's past midnight. I sound terrible, and I actually sound worse than I feel. I really just want to go to sleep. But for some reason my body is resisting it. I'm going to blame it on just accumulated anxiety, restlessness over so many days. Sorry. I'm going to blame this on accumulated anxiety, restlessness over so many days, being sick, and out of my routine. Because typically when I travel, it throws me off of my routine, and I have been trying my hardest to figure out how to kickstart my way back into it once I get back. So yeah. That is the project. Why am I talking to you guys right now? Literally, it's just because I cannot go to sleep. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to fix that problem. I am going to listen to my trusty Yoga Nidra for sleep recording that I have on my phone. And I am going to turn the television off. Fun fact, I hate the television being in my bedroom. But because I live with and am married to someone who loves the television to go to sleep, the compromise is that we turn the sleep timer on. But because I'm restless, I turned it back on, or didn't let it go off. And I'm up talking to you guys. I am trying not to put thoughts in my head that I'm going to regret being awake tomorrow, because I don't want to manifest that. So what I'm going to do is try to change and reframe that thought and be like, instead of feeling like I'm going to regret it, I'm going to set myself up to have higher quality sleep for what's left of what kind of sleep I can have. The duration of sleep is not going to be long because I've got to get up and take my son to school in the morning. But the quality of sleep is what I'm targeting. So I'm going to grab this Yoga Nidra. I came in this office so I can grab my earbuds, which are on my desk. So I'm going to put those in, listen to the Yoga Nidra, and turn the TV off and try to go to sleep. And hopefully, oh yeah, I'm going to also track my sleep. I'm going to start back doing that because I had kind of paused because I was having some technical issues with the watch. So we'll see. I'll be back in the morning to report how I'm feeling. Wish me luck.
A year ago.
I'm about convinced at this point that I need to stop going to the store alone over here where I live at. Like, the same area, I be attracting weird energy. And it's weird because I am sick. Like, look at me. Like, I literally have like probably Vicks Vapor Rub residue under my nose right now. I don't even have a bra on. TMI, whatever. Y'all, I'm in the store, minding my business. I walk past the photo spot. I'm sorry. Y'all know these streets are raggedy. So I walk past the photo part because I had grabbed some other stuff in Walgreens, and I had some prescriptions to pick up for my doctor's visit this morning. So a guy is standing right there around the corner, and I didn't see him at first. So when I'm turning the corner, the guy's standing there, and then he's like, oh, hey. And I was like, hey. I was like, excuse me, I'm sorry. So I walk past, I go stand in the line, and the guy at the pharmacy counter is actually handsome. Like, he's a very handsome guy. So I'm thinking, oh, he's cute. Nothing more. So I get my stuff, I check out. I'm on my way out the store. I got my bags, I'm ready to go. See the same guy who I bumped into, not even bumped into, but like we crossed paths by the photo area. And he like walks up out of nowhere behind me and says, hey, what's your name? I'm like, Alana. And then he says, where are you from? I'm like, here. He's like, oh, you from around here? Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, here, South Jackson. And he's like, okay. And I literally, y'all, I don't know if I started speed walking or what, but I think he caught the message because I just walked away and was like walking out the store, because I'm like, y'all have to understand, guys, I'm just gonna say this to guys, this is my second time being approached by a male in an odd manner in that area. I don't know what kind of stuff they got going on over there. I literally am just going to get prescriptions and press-on nails from Walgreens. The last time I was going to get gas across the street, I'm like, what is going on? Anyway, guys, y'all have to understand that it makes us females feel weird when y'all pop up out of nowhere doing, like, it's just a very like weird approach. And I'm like weirded out. One, I'm introverted, so I have social anxiety about being in places. Usually I'm to myself, I'm fine. I will be polite and say hello, speak, talk, whatever. But that kind of stuff, I'm just like, it was his demeanor as well that just threw me off. And I was just like, I want to leave. And so I'm trying to get out of the store and not be weird and get into my vehicle, but also be watching around me to make sure that nobody's going to come and do anything weird, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world, guys. I'm not being paranoid. I would love to think that people are just nice and that, hey, somebody was just trying to flirt with me, which I always think is awkward. I always misread when people are trying to flirt with me. I always do. Like, and it's so funny because if it's ever in writing, I show my wife because I share everything with her. And I'll be like, babe, do you think they were trying to flirt with me? And she'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, really? Really? Like, it's funny to me because it's like, I'm like nearly 7 years married happily. Like, I'm happily married. I have no plans on changing that situation anytime soon or ever, if you ask me. And most people know that. I mean, I know everyone does not know me, but most people know that I'm married. And it's like, even if you don't, like, you can see this is not hard to catch. It's very noticeable. And I don't know, like, she's like, it doesn't matter, people will still, they don't care. And I'm like, that's weird to me. Like, no, I like my little bubble. I am in my little bubble. Yeah, that guy was probably thinking I've never seen her. You probably won't never see me because I be in my own bubble, minding my own damn business for good reasons. But y'all, it's funny to me, it's comical to me how when I go out in public and look like trash and mind my own business, people try to talk to me or approach me, or I'm like, what the I'm like, going out in public ugly does not help. So I don't know what to do anymore. And I don't know, like, it's just strange. It's strange.
But yes, I don't like the uncomfortable, weird approaches. Like, what in the fuck? I'm about to go home and put my other personas on until I get Naya's, because I just ordered some Mardi Gras nails from Naya, and they are so cute. I cannot wait to get them. Now, y'all, some weirdness is going on now. There's a guy that lives in our neighborhood. He walks up and down the street. I think he's mentally ill, because I was riding up towards my house. I mean, it's far from my house, but I'm riding down the street to my house, and there were some birds on the side of the road, and he's just like jumping up and down. I don't know if he's trying to scare them or what, but this is my second time seeing him. The last time I saw him, it was pouring down, raining outside, and he was walking in the middle of the street, like barefoot, and it was cold. I think he had a jacket on, but just no shoes, and he was just walking down the middle of the street by himself. And we were at a crawl, like me and the person that were driving. And I didn't know at first what was going on, because the truck was going super slow in front of me. I'm like, why is he driving so slow? And I'm like trying to see. I pull up and I go to this, right a little bit, and I look and I'm like, oh my God, like there's a person in the middle of the road. And they were walking at a normal pace, like not bothered, act like nobody was behind him. So yeah, I'm thinking that he is mentally ill or possibly on the spectrum. Not sure. I always worry about individuals like that, because I want people to be kind and considerate to them, because we don't know what is going on with them. So yeah, there's that. But I made it home. I'll check in with y'all later. Bye.
Same face.
When Tiff and I started dating, she was convinced that I was getting Botox injections, that I...
Welcome to the sick life. Well, I'm getting better. I did a televisit today. Got some meds prescribed, which I'm about to take in just a few moments. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get my life together. This is what it's looking like. I've been on the couch all day. I promised myself that I was going to take a sick day and I was really going to actually rest. So this has been my home all day. All day. I also have, the doctor was so nice. I've been sick for like 4 days now. But 3 dedicated days. The doctor was real nice. She gave me 3 days of an excuse, even though I just saw her today. She gave me one for yesterday, because I didn't work yesterday either, but I usually never work on Mondays, so that's normal. But I had scheduled my day out today and thought I was gonna feel better, and I didn't. So I may be. I hate when the doors close like by themselves, y'all. That shit's creepy. Okay. But yeah, I made an executive decision to rest today. That's what I decided. Hold on. I'm still trying to get the hang of using my Nikon. So I decided I was going to give y'all a little bit of a different camera experience, because typically I'm filming with my iPhone, which is why you're getting the up and down like portrait mode with the blurs on the side. It's not my preferred way, but it's more convenient for me to film with my iPhone, and I always forget to orient it like this way, so you guys can get like the sideways, like 16:9 is what the measurements are. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm still trying to figure that part out. So the next vlogs might look a little different, because I'll have figured out how I'm going to be filming. But yeah, Yes, I'm eating ice cream. It's non-dairy. I've been watching Selling the OC all day. I'm laying around on the couch. I haven't eaten meat in 3 days. No meat in 3 days, which is not uncharacteristic for me. I will go long periods of time without eating meat. Sporadically, I eat meat anyway, and I only eat seafood. So if you see me eating stuff like, I made some ramen earlier with plant-based chicken pieces. My wife found this brand. They're really good. They have different flavors. I use the spicy ones, and I literally just used regular ramen noodles, made them like normal, boiled an egg, sliced it, put some green onion, put the chicken pieces in there, and put some like sriracha on top. Bomb. Because I wanted soup because I needed something warm. And then, so that's like one of my things today. I also had Taco Tuesday food. I asked my wife to make that for dinner, and she did. Love her. Love you, babe. Delicious. That is also plant-based meat. Beef. That's what it says on the bag. Literally, beef crumbles. But anyway, yeah. So I've been going meatless for days. 3 days. It's great. I really was talking about how I need to go back to my typical clean eating habits. I've been really, really off. It's like something threw me off, and I have been terrible. I don't know why I decided to vlog, because it's real hard for me to talk because I'm still stuffy. And I'm eating. So I gotta take more breaths than normal so I can breathe. This is probably a bad idea. I think I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna go. I may pop back in tomorrow. I'll see. I was supposed to be in sign language class tonight, but I decided not to go because I was taking a full rest day. I was very tempted to just go because I wanted to have consistency. But I have to honor my body. And if I'm taking a sick day, I'm taking a sick day. I'll see my folks in sign language class next week. Okay, so back to the point. So next week, there are some fun and exciting events on the calendar for me. One, me and my wife are going out on a date on Valentine's Day, which we usually don't do because there's always too many people out, and we don't like being out where everybody else is. It's just too much. So, you know, restaurants are always overcrowded on Valentine's Day night, and we just usually don't like being caught in the hype. But we are gonna go out. It's gonna be super early because we old and we don't want to be up late. Plus, we got stuff to do with the kid. So we will be going to Sambou's, which is so exciting. It is an African restaurant here in Jackson, and we've heard raving reviews about it. We're really excited to go and try the food. I'm excited because there are some vegetarian options for me, and if I feel like eating meat, I may have some seafood. So I'm super duper excited about that. So I will vlog a little bit about that. And then I will, I'm gonna get all cute. I'm so excited about that. I did my nails for that. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if I can, let me zoom in a little bit. See how I can see my nails. I did, brother. Yeah, I got these press-ons at Walgreens earlier today when I went out on my little run for my prescription. I also have some nails coming from Naya for Mardi Gras. So yeah, I'm going ahead of myself. So
here's the fun stuff that's coming up. Valentine's Day, dinner with my wife on Tuesday at Sambou's. And then Wednesday, paint and sip at LaCour with Prissy Paintbrush. And then Thursday, I don't think I have anything Thursday. Friday, I don't think I have anything. But Saturday, we are going to Mardi Gras. Y'all, I'm excited. It has been years since I got to go to Mardi Gras. So I'm super duper 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 excited about that. We're staying with my mommy and we are going to hit some parades up. We're going to find some beignets. We're going to eat some king cake. And if I was still eating meat, we would be having Popeyes. But, you know, I don't know. I'm going to find something good to eat. Don't worry. There's tons of seafood, so I'm going to be good. So that's going to be tons of fun. This is even more exciting because my son is going with us. And he has not been to Mardi Gras since he was a little boy. If I can find a picture, I'll show y'all the cutest picture of him when he went last time. It's been that long ago because he was like a little kid. And he's now 14. So I'm super excited to see how he enjoys Mardi Gras at his big age. And I'm just excited to be in the city, see my people, and get some of that good Mardi Gras energy. And of course, with caution, be careful. We probably will be out primarily during the day because nighttime, I just can't. So yeah. So fun-filled week next week. Lots of vlog content. I don't know if I will give you guys the one big vlog for next week because it'll be so much stuff. It'll probably be hard to condense it. So I may actually have to give y'all multiple videos in order for you to get the full effect of each thing that I'm doing. I don't know how that is going to look editing-wise, like time-wise on my calendar because I still got a full-time job. But I'm going to find a way to make it work. I will get you guys the content one way or another. I'll just have to plan and schedule for that to be the way I need it to be. But yes, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to talk because I still got congestion. I'm about to take this good old medicine and I'm about to look at some footage so that I can start putting this week's vlog together. And then I'm going to make plans for next week. And I got to go back to work tomorrow. I don't have to because I'm actually excused. But for some reason, my job does not, I don't think they have sick days. I got to double check that. So they're going to use my PTO and I don't want to use my PTO. So I might just go to work tomorrow. I don't have a long day no way, so it's cool. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to do a little work here and I might check back in with y'all tonight. If not, y'all see me for tomorrow's vlog. Peace. She's going to be what? Oh my God, that's who I wanted to be one year. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, how cute. Yes. That's very cute. Oh my gosh, I have no idea, but I could always do Whitney Houston, the I Want to Dance with Somebody look. Yeah. You know that's my song, so I was like, I could do that. The I Want to Dance with Somebody look with the the big hair, and I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Cause you know Whitney, that's my girl. Somebody finna get lifted home because they not ready. And here he goes talking about I was trying. Mother. Son. This is the future site of our new home. It's nothing here but a vision. Are you with it?
See, you haven't changed. It's good to see you anyway. See, you haven't changed. It's good to see you anyway.
Hello, people. I have a random unboxing. It's really nothing serious, but I'm excited. So y'all know I'm a chai tea lover. If you've watched any of my vlogs or seen any of my stories or random ramblings and musings, you know I love chai. So I just ordered the best chai. Let me see. It's not focusing. Oregon chai. Lots of it. I'm excited. We used to buy this from Walmart, but they stopped carrying it because of supplier issues, I guess. So broke down and bought some from Amazon. I have lots of it. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you like chai tea, like me, this is it, baby. Chai tea latte. It's the powder. So in each can, there are 6 servings. So I'm about to get my chai on tomorrow morning. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to go too crazy and have it every day, because that's just too much. I'm gonna make this last. Make it last forever. I can't sing too good right now. Y'all don't judge me. All right. I'll see you later. Just wanted to share that. Peace.
It is 3:07 a.m. Why am I awake? I'll tell you. I had way too much caffeine yesterday. I don't even drink caffeine. I don't even know how I even got to the point that I did, that I had 2 caffeinated beverages yesterday. And when I say I don't drink caffeine, I mean like very, very, very limited and very small amounts. I had 2 caffeinated beverages yesterday. 2. Why? Thus the reason I'm up 3:07 a.m. and I cannot go to sleep. I just got up so I could make some tea because I'm like, what else should I do right now? I don't know. Reason number 1341 for me not to drink caffeine, because I'm still awake. I'm gonna do a small teacup this time. I don't want to go too overboard. I do want to wake up when I need to wake up. I'm literally not even giving I had changed my alarm to wake me up later than normal. Watch my body still wake up at the normal time, which means I would get about 3.5 hours of sleep. I really honestly may not be doing afternoon appointments tomorrow. It might just be all my morning to early afternoon stuff, and then anything beyond that, cut it. I also found out yesterday that I officially have adult ADHD. I knew this already. I just needed the doctor to confirm my suspicions and tons of other people's suspicions. It literally runs in my family. I don't know if you guys have been following my Instagram, but over 10 years ago, I went to get assessed for ADHD against my will. And I discontinued the completion of the assessment and never really found out if I had it because I was just over everything. And now At the big age of 37, I found out, yep, that's it. That's it. That is executive functioning. As if I don't already have a lot of issues with that. It's already just like a neurological disorder. But here I am, thriving. Listen, I promised to show you guys everything. I promised to show you the real. This is the real. This is me. This is my life. I am not perfect. I get off track. And it's okay. In fact, I appreciate these moments because it makes me exercise my skill set to get myself back in a good place. It's fun it's not fun right now. This is not gonna be fun tomorrow when I wake up, if I ever do go to sleep. But it is fun to exercise your skill set and see just how you actually can apply the tools that you've learned to take care of yourself. So I'm about to let this Sleepy Time Sinus Soother tea steep. It smells so good. I've been watching You Like a Psycho. But I really like that show. It's actually really good if you like crazy things. I was actually hoping that I could stay awake long enough to get the new season, but unfortunately it was not out at midnight. No one told me that was gonna happen. I just thought so. So I just started rewatching the last season, and maybe I'll watch some later. I probably will be asleep, so that's probably not what happened. Or maybe I'll be wired. Who knows? This shit is hot. Let me put this down. Well, let me check something. Yes, I'm checking to see if the new season is out. Like, I'm gonna sit here and watch it. Probably longer life. Cause I mean, I can't go to sleep. I cannot go to sleep. It's on here now. Oh my God. I am so excited. Season 4 is on here, so I'm about to get back in my bed and watch this while I drink my Sleepy Time tea and hopefully be knocked out for sometime. I can't be up this long. Oh my God. I'm too excited. Ooh, and the whole season is on there. Binge, baby. This weekend sounds like a binge weekend. About to binge my psycho show, You. All I can think of every time I'm watching the show is Gossip Girl. I don't know if y'all watched that back in the day, but the main character was named Gossip Girl. I can't remember his name in there, but yeah, that show was everything. And this show was everything, so. Okay, y'all, I gotta go, because I gotta watch You in my bed. Y'all know the meme of the fox that be sitting on the chair and they're like, they just look disheveled. That's me right now. This is the energy I got right now. So I did go to sleep last night for a very short time, probably 2 hours, maybe 2.5, to be generous. Obviously caffeine is having a great time hanging out in my body for a really long time, so I have looked up some things that I can do to help myself get through today because I do have meetings this morning and I need to do them. So, couple suggestions to survive a sleepless night. Excuse, my voice is still going in and out because I'm recovering from being sick. I have a sinus infection that I am trying to clear out of my body. So, excuse my voice. But couple suggestions to survive a sleepless night according to several sources on the internet. One is getting outside and getting some sun and some fresh air. So being in nature, which I'm probably going to go do that soon. Exercising, dancing, stretching, doing a workout. I don't know how much vigorous exercise I'll get this morning, but I will try. I'm probably going to pull my yoga mat out and do some stretches, and I might do a little dancing. What else? They said eat a balanced breakfast, so like not too much, not too many carbs. I'm probably going to make avocado toast, and I mean, I don't know, is that carb heavy? I don't know. I'm just going to make avocado toast and maybe a boiled egg and drink some water. What else were other suggestions? If you're desperate, a power nap might be helpful. 20 minutes tops is what I have read across several sources, because any longer amount of sleep could possibly make you feel worse. So what the heck? Oh, it's the birds outside. I was supposed to say, what is that weird noise? Anyway, so not like, one of the things that they said not to do, don't drive. Which makes sense, because like, you shouldn't be behind the wheel if you're sleep deprived. So I don't really have anywhere to go today. Whatever I've got to do, I can do it another day. So no driving until later. And I plan to take a nap in between the time that I have to drive. So I'll finish appointments, take a quick little power nap, and then wake up and do something, and then go drive and do what I need to do later, and then hit the bed as soon as I come back home. I'm not going to chance it tonight. I'm going to make sure I go to sleep, so I'm going to take something to sleep. And what else? Those are the main things I can remember. So right now I'm going to get started on breakfast and do some of the movement, and I'll check back in. Pray for me, guys. I sound like I just climbed a mountain, and it's because I have been sick for like a week. I don't have COVID, but I don't know, like my doctor says it was a sinus infection, but y'all, it's rough, and it's bad. I'm on the better end of it. I actually feel better. I sound terrible, but I feel a whole lot better than I sound. It's been rough, very rough. And I've been taking it slow and, you know, kind of lightening my own workload so that I can manage. But like, I've been trying to do some work tasks, not work tasks, but like housekeeping stuff, because I hate for my environment to be a mess. Because it makes me feel mentally cluttered when stuff is everywhere. So doing that also has me slightly winded, and I'm fidgety because I have a lot of anxiety because there's been a lot of changes. But the changes are good. It's just the process sometimes of going through the change that gives you anxiety, and that is not easy. But that's life. And I like life. I'm gonna keep lifing. I'm here. I didn't sign up for the adulting thing, that's for sure. But I'm here. And so I'm gonna make the best of the situation. So you could probably say at this point in my life, it's like a playground. Like it's like a simulation of my own where I can manipulate and change things as I please. And literally that is everyone's reality. We just have to know that. Like we just have to know we can do that. Like we have that power. I think a lot of us don't know that. Excuse me. I'm yawning and like winded because my nose is stopped up. So the airflow is not like going through like it's supposed to. And I'm having to force it. And when I talk, it takes a lot of air. But I'm talking to you guys because I want to, I'm probably gonna take a break. But I did come here to say something specific. Okay. So this is something I do all the time, and I am trying to do better. So a lot of times when I channel messages, as I've said that before, if you guys have ever watched any of my streams of consciousness videos, you will hear me say that, you know, or you see any post that say channeling, streaming, that is me channeling messages that come through universal consciousness to me. Most of the time they're for me. I look at it like that. It applies to me, but because I have resonance with other people, it's going to apply to some other people that are vibrating on that same frequency as me. So I say take it or leave it every time. So this one was, stop judging yourself. Stop censoring yourself. Show up as you are, as a Black female in a very white space professionally. I find myself engaging, I'm gonna start that one over because I feel like I said it wrong. All right. As a Black female in a very white space professionally, I find myself engaging in some conforming behaviors. But it lessens consistently as I grow in cultural responsiveness and competency. What I realize is that being myself in relation to my cultural norms does not diminish my intelligence, credibility, or contributions. I am multifaceted and multidimensional. Dang, now that I like read that out loud, it sounds more like an affirmation and self-assurance. Because I've probably I know I've talked about this before in previous videos of how I've battled with imposter syndrome and not feeling competent in things I know that I can do. It's crazy. And like this was for that me. I'm growing a lot professionally, as like a BCBA and as an entrepreneur, and like through that growth I'm getting these messages that help me to continue, help motivate me to go forward. And that one was such a great affirmation. That was good. That really makes me, and it's like, you know, if you get a thought and you feel like I need to write this down, like literally put it down somewhere. If you like to write in a journal, do that. I usually have my phone with me, so it's convenient for me to write my notes. Like, I'm a notes girl. I have been writing in my notes for years. Like, I can probably go back to notes. Let me see. I got notes in here from like, y'all, I don't even know how many years back. I'm looking at 2016, 15, 14. All the way back to 2012, I got notes in my phone. Random shit, but there's order to it. There's a pattern. Again, stop judging yourself. Stop censoring yourself. Be who you are in every space. Whether you're struggling to be yourself in a professional setting or personally amongst your family, friends, like, be you. Who is for you will be there. Who is not will be in their own bubble with their own friends in their own circle, and that's fine. We can happily coexist. Stop trying to fit in spaces that you don't, because you're gonna feel out of place. You know, when you're around your people, you feel the vibe. There's something that attracts you to that person or that group of people. You're like, these are my people. You cannot know a person ever. You could have met a stranger off the street, and you could be like, you could go to a group event and you could be like, these are my people. You can visit another country. I felt like that before. I'd be like, these are my people. Like, that's how I literally felt like that in Jamaica. I was like, these are my people. Like, this has to be where I come from. Like, this has to be in my lineage somewhere, because I resonate with these folks. Like, these people are like, yes, take it easy, yeah, man. Just chilling, loving their life, like enjoying it and being like, this is my role and I'm okay with that wherever they are. It's big script, it's a play, it's fun. All the world's a stage. We're just having fun here. And if you're not having fun, then you need to check with this, figure out what's going on in here. Because when you can live from the mindset of that, I'm in control of all this is my play, this is my playground, I am the script writer, I can change shit, I don't like that, I'm gonna erase that, I'm gonna scratch that, and ball that up, and I'm gonna start over. You have the power. I got the power. I'm sorry, my singing voice is not that great, but that's what you got. You got the power. And if you're not there, you can get there, because I wasn't always at this destination of feeling in control. Even when I'm out of control, I know I'm still in control. I'd be like, ooh, let me unwrite, let me undo that, let me erase that. Like, you can unwrite yourself out of a story. Like, just up, new ending, up, new next step. I don't like that one. Let's do a different one. Boom, manifest it. You can do that. You can always unwrite yourself out of a narrative. Oh, I don't like this narrative. Oh, this story sucks. I'm gonna write a different one. Then you become it. You don't have to be there. Everything's changeable. Everything is changeable. There is nothing that is really permanent except, excuse me. There's nothing really permanent except like the laws of nature. Like, that stuff doesn't change. Now, it can get thrown off. Like, it seemed like we over here as human beings collectively fucking up the feng shui of the universe, because folks be just doing stuff and then throw it off. You know, that's why we got global warming and climate control is all over the damn place, because we done messed with the earth, the universe's feng shui, and we got things all like out of whack. So we gotta get it together. This is not working, because Earth has become very ghetto, and I enjoy Earth. I like Earth, but it's ghetto here, and I'm ready to go, because I feel like, what are we doing? collectively, what are we really doing here? Like, don't be so in your bubble as a person that you don't see the bigger picture and the bigger effect and how we're all interconnected. Like, we're in our bubbles and we're in the little macro world, our own world, and then beyond that is a bigger world. Like, we're in the micro world, our micro world, I'm sorry. And then the macro world is out here. And you still are a dynamic within that. So everything is all interconnected. Like, you're not separate from any person or anything. Like, you are all of this together. Yes, y'all like my illustration. But seriously, we've got to be bigger, wider thinkers to be able to fix what it is that we've got going on as a collective. We've got to think outside of the box. We have to learn to connect with one another and understand one another in order to make it work. All this separate stuff, like, this is killing me. I'm so over it. And I'm not even just speaking on things racially, if that's where your mind is going on this. I'm really just like, there's a common thread amongst us physically, spiritually, mentally, and we've got to embrace that. Even though it might look different or it manifests itself differently, we're really all made of the same divine material. And we manifest ourselves in different ways in the world based on our choices, our actions, our behaviors. And we have to change those things if we want to see change. We have to be accountable for what we are doing to contribute to problems. And we also need to be accountable for what we're doing to contribute to improvements. I think we have been a bit egotistical collectively, where everybody is like, it's about me. Yeah, like, you are important, but we are important. All together we are. There's not a whole without the parts, you know. I don't know if you guys are feeling me, but this is where I'm at. I am one of those world peace girls. I am. True blue to my heart. I have been like this my whole life. I'm not gonna change. This is the inner child work I'm needing to do, because it's never done. But it's the things that you haven't acknowledged about yourself that you need to. Like, this is true to who I am. Regardless of how I manifest myself outwardly to you, at my core, internally, these are me traits. That's me. I have been consistently like I am. There have been times in my life that I have conformed to some degree, and those are the versions of myself that I cringe at. Like, if I ever look back at, like, Facebook memories, if I ever look back at Facebook memories and I read something or I see something, I'm like, oh my God, like, what the fuck were you doing? Why did you say that? Like, I'd be ashamed of myself sometimes. I'm like, ooh, girl, cringy. I would be so annoyed with that person right now. Like, who I am now, I'd be like, oh, she would get on my nerves. But those are the moments where you have to embrace that was a version of you, and that's fine. That's just where you were then. You're not there now. And you shouldn't be ashamed of it either. You should just say that was that version of me, and that served me at that time. And I grew. It's just to look back and be able to reflect and see a difference is the golden. You know you grew. Like, you know you grew. You're like, man, I used to be, and now here I am. I love that. People want to hide who they were, their past. They're like, no, like, oh no, that's not. It was me. I'm like, yeah, I was really like that. That was really sucky, right?
Y'all, I'm going to get my shrimps. I'm just playing. I'm going to get shrimp. I know how to say it. Delicious. I'm back again for self-care today.